is very boring when it comes to being creative and imaginative and coming up with something new to ask, to ponder, to tell, to probe. What you gonna do? You gonna kill him? I knew it. Yeah. That's a sound effect. Y'all like that one? Watch. Watch this one. Listen to this one. You don't know. You don't know. Anyway, I guess my point here was to test out this mobile app, to tell you that philosophy is fully alive and well, and if I have anything to do with it, it'll be promoted, not demoted. It gives structure, much needed structure to things outside of science, okay? You got to have philosophy. You got to talk about it. You can never say, I don't think this will ever happen. You can't say, well, my philosophy is the correct philosophy. You can only say, this is my philosophy. And then, if someone like Socrates is around to ask you about it, he's probably going to poke a bunch of holes in your shit. And that's not comfortable, is it? Yeah, that's why I don't really adhere to much. I float along and I look at everything. Let's look. What are you going to learn? I was listening to some philosophers talk about, a couple of them were actually saying they'd proven that this reality doesn't exist. They've proven it mathematically. And I didn't get into the math, so I don't know if there's any merit to that. But a few of them were saying, well, it could be real, but it probably isn't. You know, McKenna even said that this whole reality is absolutely non-existent. It can't be existent because no two realities are the same for any two people, and we're the only species that we know of that's capable of comprehending what is reality. Everything else is sensual input. So it's worth pondering. Maybe none of this is real, but if you adapt or adopt that theory and adapt to it, then what you're going to think is that nothing matters. Nothing. Why does anything happen if this isn't a reality? How did this happen? Are we a figment of someone else's imagination? My sound effect says no. Anyway, I guess I'm testing the mobile app, and that was about it. So, anyway, Caps looking good this year. How about that shit? They clinched the President's Trophy tonight. That means they are going to be the team with like 7 or 8 games left in the season. They've already finished the work necessary to finish as the best team in the league. Nobody can catch them. They could lose everything else. But no playoffs, of course. But President's Trophy goes to the regular season points leaders. So that's going to be the Capitals. First time since 2010, I believe. So good. Come in second and third a few times. President's Trophy winners go on to win a cup about a quarter of the time. So, yeah, there's a 25% chance. I like some hard numbers. I would like a cup, please. Washington Capitals. Yeah, could I get that, please? Yeah, we need a cup. 40 years on the circuit. There's only about 6 other natural teams, meaning teams that haven't moved, that have not won a cup. And I don't want us to be the last team that wins a cup X number of years after its birth. So, I think I'm pretty much done with this. I wanted to test out this studio and, I don't know, say philosophy's alive, fuck everybody. And but I'm not saying fuck you. I generally like people. I generally find that without other humans, we can't even give meaning to each other, much less to the world. So in the way that we relate, which is almost always to do with linguistics, we must find common ground, and we must clarify that ground. So let's keep it going for philosophy. Let's keep it going for critical thinking and psychology and science, and understand that no one of them rules the universe. That all together we can use them like an artist would use brushes to create a more complete picture of this experience that we're calling life, whatever it is, imaginary or otherwise. So I think that's what I'm going to let it go at. Let me give you some advice. Don't get bit in the face by a copperhead snake. I think that's going to do.